Don't say any F's and stuff. Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy has...
There is not, really? It is to me.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy
There
has...
is not, really? It is to me. Rise, idiot.
I've done my best. It's hard, that's real tough.
but I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
Live from the NBD Production Studios, you're in the lab with your host, Joshua Diaz.
There is no investigation. This boy has...
There is not, really? It is to me.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
What's up?
But I have
How's it going? Good to see you.
There is no investigation.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
What is up? Welcome to the lab. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. It's good to be here. It's great to see you. I hope everybody has had a fantastic Friday. Some of you Saturday, depending on where you live. Just, being world friendly. We're international here, folks. We're worldwide. I think. I'm not really sure. But we're here. And we're here to discuss. So how long has it been? I haven't been on this channel for a couple days. Now, if you are interested in just hearing me talk about nothing or a prank call or two, maybe an argument between me and Peyton, who tries to help me produce the show but makes me mad, go over and sub to Lab After Dark. You might enjoy it. Catch the replay. It might help you through your day. Anyway, I've enjoyed it so far, and I just really do. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. I have enjoyed it. It's been fun. Hello from Ireland. We're worldwide. Love that. Hello, there's Justin. What's up, Justin? I haven't seen Katie too. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, it's been a couple of days. Josh, what has Don said about our human brains? Well, let me find out.
That's because God understands our human brain.
There's no context to it. He just says it. It's because God understands our human brain. And like I said, Don Wells has a new spokesperson. Not that I care. That person doesn't exist in my world. And it doesn't surprise me who he picked.
That's because God understands.
And don't put it in my chat. Please don't put it in my chat. I will. That was just... Bleh. Bleh. No, thank you. Are felons supposed to talk to each other? I'm not sure. Is that a thing? No, I didn't actually have a peacock. No. Are felons supposed? Why am I choppy? What is going on here? Do I seem choppy here? No. Okay. What a. Nope. Good. We are good. Okay, so here we go. I want to. There's a couple things. Candace came out on Miss Daisy's show, but there's one thing that I do want to say. Miss Daisy asked her a question that I was like, good for you. Thank you for asking that. I'm happy that you asked it. And we're going to listen to mostly Candace, and then we're going to talk about how or whatever, the search is off. I don't know if it was ever on, and I don't think that we were felons or cop beaters. Felons. I don't know. What does that mean? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Error, YouTube is not receiving. I don't know what that means either. Stream health. The stream health is poor. I don't know what that means. There's not much I can do about it. Let's see here. Strawberry. Sorry, just taking a little inventory here, folks. Guess what? It's Kay Sloan's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Kay Sloan in the house. We got Kay Crochet. I like that name. Welcome to being a lab rat. Well, you're no matter what, you're a lab rat. If you're here and you like the show, you're a lab rat. Let's see. Strawberry Kisses, proud to be a lab rat. 10 months. It's amazing. Melissa, 15 months. So good for you to be back here. Sounds like you are in a great mood tonight. Can't believe I have been a rat for 15 months. I'm in a good mood for now. We'll see how it progresses. It may not end that way. I don't know, man. But anyway, happy birthday, Kay Sloan. Thank you, new members, old members. Justice for all. Felons are not allowed to talk to each other. I can send you some info. Love it. Let's do it. Beautiful. Tons of felons. Cool, man. Corn dogs for everyone. Okay, hold on here. Hi, Josh. Hello, how are you? Florida Girl 420. I see a lot of 420s. Love the show. Thank you. It loves you too. We all love each other. We're all friends here at the lab. So anyway, I'm just going to get into it because we got a lot to talk about tonight, and maybe we can have some time for phone calls when it's all said and done, and we can get a little feedback. I would love to hear from the lady that told me that March 17th was the day that we were, or not even they or we, or I knew, first of all, I knew I wasn't invited. That's not even a question, okay? I knew that. There was no way in heck that Dawn would let me up there. And I'm fine with that. Like, I don't really care. Because he wasn't going to let anybody up there. Like, I would, it's not even up there. It's just around it's got 11 acres to search. No cameras, no nothing, no recording, no YouTube live streams. Nothing. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Of course, they broke the gag order legitimately 130 times or more. That's a conservative estimate. I say it's a conservative estimate. But let's go ahead and just dig in to the show. And what you're going to hear is audio clips from Miss Daisy's show of Candace talking. And Trev, it's good to see you. I hope the vid doesn't have you down, my friend. I hope you're doing much better. It gets better. It's a crappy virus.
I wish I could make a difference.
Okay, so can everybody hear that? I want everybody to be able to hear this loud and clear. Yeah, it's Neverland Ranch. No, don't come on here. It's too nice for you. Nobody's going on vacation. Nobody's going on vacation. And it wasn't a meet and greet. It wasn't anything like that. So stop being weird. Beautiful. Josh, have you spoke to Dawn? Josh, have you spoken with Don? He doesn't seem to be around lately. Seems suspicious. Nah, he's just got a new group of best friends. Apparently, you have to have 17 felonies going all the way back to 1991 or whatever to be Don's friends. So here we go. And be fond of the N-word.
I wish I could make a difference. I wish I knew everything that went down.
Right.
And I wish I could tell the whole world how it went down. But I can't because I have to leave it in the important people within LE and law enforcement and all that. And I can't tell my story because I have to leave it in their hands right as of now.
Okay, so right away, she can't tell her story because she has to leave it with the people, the important people. I'm guessing that's law enforcement. The ones that she hasn't talked to in months. And, which is, interesting. But she's leaving it up to the cops. But she doesn't say cops.
I haven't been to law enforcement in months.
Yep, good times. Haven't been to law enforcement in months. Got to leave it with them.
I haven't been to law enforcement in months.
Okay.
I'm really sorry for every other parent, like Michael Vaughn and all the rest of the parents that have lost their children in between time. It really hurts me.
It's a beautiful sentiment. I won't make fun of that or mock it. It's, well said. Good job.
Yeah. And I really wish I could, do my part.
Okay, so now I'm going to, what do you mean do your part? Do your part. Okay. I'm willing to listen and let it go a little further, but I'm sorry.
Nah.
And I don't know if she's drunk or not, and I don't want to say that she is or she isn't, but.
Right. And
I
you
really do. Yeah,
what's up, Muscles?
Me and my mom and the boys, when it all first went down, we went all over Kingsport and put flyers everywhere. Even though we get on there and we tell what we have done, people are not going to believe it anyway.
Well, that I agree with. she says when it all went down before the boys were taken by CPS, which I believe was just 2 weeks after, she claims that the boys, and Candace passed out flyers. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that it didn't happen, but I wasn't there. I couldn't see it. I didn't witness it. I didn't not witness it, whatever that means. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I'm trying to be brave, but like I have this. Sometimes
Exactly, J-Lo too. When it all, just the phrases that come out of their mouth when it all first went down. You mean when your daughter was kidnapped, according to you?
my heart stops, and I have to think about it all.
Do you have
Okay, so, all right. So here's the question that Miss Daisy asked, and God bless her for asking, because it's a fair question. But it's just when she gets asked, hey, do you know anybody that could have done this or may have done this or any idea at all? Listen closely.
Do you have any idea of who could have came and got that baby? I know that you have some. You don't have to specifically name or anything, but do you think that Summer might have known, or the person that took that took her?
I really wish I would know.
So she gets the same answer that everybody gets. So I'm glad that being nice has worked out, and just patting her on the back and whatever. I get it. I understand. Either the people on that channel are the nicest humans in the world. It's possible. Very naive. That's possible too. Or they know exactly what they're doing. Possible. But here's the question, and she answers it the same way every time, and she's always answered it the same way, and it's stupid.
Do you have any idea of who could have came and got that baby? I know that you have some. You don't have to specifically name or anything, but
so you do have some.
Do you think that Summer might have known, or the person that took that took her?
I really wish I would know. And I really miss my baby girl with everything I have.
Okay, so this question comes up, a question that she doesn't want to answer. She doesn't like to be asked these kinds of things. Instead of exploring the possibilities 2 years later, and don't get me wrong, a parent will grieve forever when their child is missing. I'll give that to her. I don't want to judge that. I'm just saying that you have a chance to talk about what you think might have happened, and the best you can come up with is this.
And got that baby? I know that you have some. You don't have to specifically name or anything, but do you think that Summer might have known, or the person that took that took her?
I really wish I would know.
Okay. She really wished she'd know. So she has no idea. None.
Man, I'm not 150%.
Now, this is a different clip. This isn't the clip that on Miss Daisy's channel. This is a different clip.
There's no chance of anything doing with this. I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know. I have a lot of suspicion. I have a problem with Allie, Jose, Jody Sue, Andy, Donnie. I mean, I could list a whole bunch of people.
Okay. Hi, Mystery Sky. How are you? So check this out. Here we go. Here it is. The question is asked and the downward spiral starts to happen. And this, to me, is a possible way for ease up. Don't ask any more questions. I'm not answering. When I flip, thank you for donating. A membership is very appreciated. So here, that's what I'm saying. So here she goes. She's asked a question, and then she just starts to. Yes, she said Donnie. She absolutely 100%, without a doubt, on the record said that Dawn Wells at this time was a suspect of hers. Maybe you guys will.
Man, I'm not 150% of chance of anything doing with this. I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know. I have a lot of suspicion. I have a problem with Allie, Jose, Jody Sue, Andy, Donnie. I mean, I could list a whole bunch of people.
And we're not talking Donnie Wahlberg, folks. That's not who we're talking about. It's not Donnie Wahlberg. It's Donnie Wells. That's what she said. Don't forget, Don also said that Candace has no alibis and he has 7. She's going down. Okay, now I'm going to play this and I'm going to write it out as long as I can.
Do you have any idea of who could have came and got that baby? I know that you have some. You don't have to specifically name or anything, but do you think that Summer might have known, or the person that took that took her?
You know, I really wish I would know. And I really miss my baby girl with everything I have. And I love her with all my heart. And I wish I knew what had happened that day. I really do.
Yeah. We could go back and on time, and I know you think about that and just,
You know, I have to say this much. I blame myself every day. I sit back and I think, I'm like, what if I did this, and what if I'd done that? And what if I would have been with her for every second of that day?
But you can't. It's almost impossible, Candace.
It might be impossible in some people's lives, but that's how I feel every day.
Right. You had no idea that when you sent your daughter into that house that some crazy.
And by the way, she's not done. She is not done blaming Dawn for stuff.
Crazy person
and I would blame myself too. Mary Owens, 100%.
Our evil person was going to come and take her.
And if you have not opted into the gift option at the bottom of the screen, if a mod could demonstrate or let people know how to do that, so that they can receive a gift
from you.
I would have never thought that.
Never.
It's always been so sweet here. And I always think of, what if I would have walked with her into that? What if I would have been by her? What if
I get it that she's crying. I remember this too.
Candace? They just took Donnie away.
I remember that wasn't true, right?
Who did? The police. They did? How come? I don't know.
If I would have went downstairs and played with what if all this? Play myself.
Candace? They just took Donnie away. Who did? The police. They did? How come? I don't know.
That was my sweet baby girl. That was my sweet baby. I blame myself.
Okay, so let me see this. Case Sloan, thank you, and you've been a member for 2 months. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I don't know what Dawn needed money for, and the tears aren't for summer either. Muscles and mascara. Can members gift memberships? Members can, I believe. Yeah, she is. I mean, she can get upset, no doubt.
You know, I don't know. I just blame myself so much. I mean, I screamed for summer up and down the hills and through the mountains and under everything I could scream for.
And so she apparently has screamed for her everywhere. What, like I said, I can't dispute that. It's just from what I know and have heard. When I say know, what people have told me. But my God, you know.
I hated for my kids to go outside.
Now this is interesting to me here, where she's saying, I hated for my kids to go outside. Take a listen.
I hated for my kids to go outside. I despised when Donnie would let him go outside. I despise that, and I'm so freaking mad at him because he
for letting him go outside and play outside your house.
But it's like, oh, it's okay, let him go play. And I was so mad about that. I was like, don't let him go outside. It's just...
So she's saying, don't let him go outside. Good to see you, Judy. How are you? Play that back just a little bit. And we'll keep it moving.
I despised when Donnie would let him go outside. I despise that. And I'm so freaking mad at him because he was like, oh, it's okay, let him go play. And I was so mad about that. I was like, don't let him go outside. It's just...
Do you think maybe Summer might have opened the door and went out to swing and they, you know, you think she might have opened that door on her own?
No.
Okay, so she didn't wander off. That, according to Candace. And she would know.
Oh.
They all went outside to play. It didn't matter what time of the day it was. They were always outside playing.
She loved it outside. You could tell that.
They all loved it outside. So beautiful out here, and that.
Yeah.
Karen says, Josh, do you remember rumors regarding flyers being taken down immediately? I do. I do remember those rumors. I have heard that from many people. I believe they're rumors, and I believe some people just really corroborate that same exact sentiment.
It was so precious out here. It's just, oh, baby.
Oh, I do want to clear something up. There is a...
Now, here's another interesting thing. Miss Daisy's into clearing stuff up, which is fine. But
of certain person saying that Fox News notified you all to come on there. Is that true, Candace?
Fox News.
Fox News. You've heard of Fox News, right?
Yeah. So, a
I
certain
haven't
person,
talked to
I'm not
Fox
going
News, so I don't know.
Oh,
she
Kathy,
said she
Candace just
loves
said she loves
Kathy.
you.
Kathy, I put your link.
Anyway, all right. So she says that she hasn't talked to Fox News and that that was a fib. And okay, well, I hope that somehow this reaches everybody that doubts that says that we are liars and we don't know what we're talking about and blah, 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 blah. This is a Fox News article. Let me see when this is from. There's a reason she doesn't remember it. July 14th, 2021. So a month. Summer's gone for a month. I can see I plead the fifth. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Wow. Wells and Bly have not responded to Fox News' attempts. Multiple attempts. Wells and Bly have not responded to Fox News' attempts. Attempts. Plural. 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 Fox News' attempts. Precious chaos. Absolutely no. I mean, come on. Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't say it. Why would anybody else? Jeez. All right. So anyway, her parents, Dawn Wells and Candace, to local media, they believe that she was lured. Wells and Bly have not responded to Fox News. Ugh. Fudge. Okay. So annoying. So anyway, so that's not true as well. And look at this beautiful headline too.
Gave you credit for your video that I played.
Okay, so now she has a friend. She has a friend, and then the friend seems nice, genuine, and nice enough, I guess. You know, she seems like an actual friend. Okay. Yeah, look at that headline. That's quite a headline. Happy to be with Lab Rats and Josh. Thank you. Good 12 months. Thank you so much. All right, here we go.
Want to talk to you, Miss Kelly?
Okay, so Kathy had went on and given this. It wasn't like a statement or anything. It was just like she was like, you know, Candace is innocent, and I took her to rehab, and then she quit rehab after a day, and rah, 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 rah.
Oh, she needs you, Kathy.
She does. And you don't live out together and stuff. It's hard.
One of the big issues that everybody...
So here's what Kathy has to say. Because this is interesting.
One of the big issues that everybody knows Candace and Dawn from what they have, the rumors they've heard, the things that they've seen, they believe it. So that is the person that they picture in their mind, in their head. And if they actually...
Okay, so we're judging her by her actions, her outward actions. Okay.
Speak to these people, to them, in their face, instead of just assuming this, this, and this. If they were to speak to these people, you're going to know it instantly. You're going to know instantly.
Hold on here. They were on multiple news channels at that time. They weren't on Fox News, and they didn't respond to multiple requests, Miss Daisy. So in all fairness, you're wrong. Nobody fibbed, and you owe you-know-who an apology. But I don't think that you'll give one, because they genuinely did not respond, have not responded to multiple attempts by Fox News. So there you go. That's you, not me.
Right. And we did.
Let's listen to this again.
Everybody knows Candace and Dawn from what they have, the rumors they've heard, the things that they've seen, they believe it. So that is the person that they picked, Candace and Dawn, from what they have, the rumors they've heard, the things that they've seen, they believe it. So that is the person that they picture. And
Miss Daisy, you said that he was lying, and that I was lying as well. You've accused me of lying a couple times. I'm not going to give you any credit. Matter of fact, your credit, I think it's just ran out. I mean, I don't understand it.
In their mind, in their head, and if they actually speak to these people, to them, in their face, instead of just assuming this, this, and this. If they were to speak to these people, you're going to know it instantly. You're going to know instantly.
No, you're not. That's not true.
And we did.
That's not true. You won't know it instantly. You won't know it. Miss Daisy, then strike me, and then I'll strike you for when you've played my stuff. Because you don't own Candace, and you don't own Dawn, and you don't own this case. So get out of my chat immediately. Please get out of my chat. Don't play my content. Don't be in my chat. How's that? We can just handle that right now. So I will wait until Miss Daisy is removed from this chat. No, I'm not going to feel bad because I'm not going to be wrong. Bye, Miss Daisy. It's good seeing you. Of course it's fair content. There's nothing. She's not going to be able to do it. Trust me. See ya. It's good. Thank you. Stop playing my content. Do you own Dawn and Candace? Do you own them? Go live and bitch about it somewhere else. You do not own this case. You do not own them. You put that content out for public. You did an interview. Go have a private conversation with Candace. That way none of us know what's going on. Okay? So you were wrong and you're pissed off about it. And I understand, I would be too, that you were just proven wrong. And then you'll go on and go, Josh is being mean and Josh is doing this and Josh is doing that. Play my content. I mean, come on. You don't own this case. You don't own Don and Candace's words. Yeah, I mean, then just keep it to yourself. Put on some headphones and call Candace and keep it to yourself. Come in here doing that. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Now, moving on to something else that people say that we lie about. Okay, so I get this phone call. Let me see. You know, and here's the thing, is that I have went on Daisy's show a few times, and she's always been pretty nice to me. But then, you know, she comes in the chat saying, give me a little credit. No, just admit it. I admitted when I was wrong about Margie saying that. I admitted all of that. And I'm sure you'll play this, and if you replay this, and, you know, you're welcome to play it. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, so I get a phone call, so a couple shows ago. Dang, I came in at a good time. Let's see.
See if you want to join us in searching. Just calling to see if you want to join us in searching for Summer the 17th of March.
Where are you guys going to search at?
Down there around where they're from.
Are they going to actually let you on the property?
And by the way, I don't care about your opinion of it. You're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to say what you want. You're allowed to do this. You're allowed to do that. And so am I.
Well, I don't know if he will. He said that he wasn't opposed to us coming and searching. So we're going to come.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. If they are willing, and that search can go on at that property or around that property, which, by the way, they're not, I doubt that they will let you, but yes, I would love to join you. Yes. But we got to have permission from Dawn and Candace to go up there.
Yes. Yes.
And if you can
Dawn
get that
said
permission, then we go. Then I'll go.
Okay. Well, we're heading.
I truly don't want that name in my chat, that anti-Semitic racial name. That guy literally just tweeted the other day, or retweeted something about dirty ends. I saw it for myself. I don't want it in my chat. I believe he was also been charged with being in possession of what's commonly known as the date rape drug. I don't want it here.
And down there March the 17th. And
I will not listen to somebody that has 17 or 90 felonies. I'm not going to do that. And, you know, he can play all the stuff he wants about me, but I will read his list off one by one if he would like. I would love to do that and pretend to be an advocate.
As of now, he says we can search.
Okay. Well, he probably won't let me do it, but I would be happy to. Can you send me an email with some details?
I sure can.
Yeah. And yeah, go ahead and send me the details of that, and I truly do hope that he's with that. He allows that to happen.
Does it, Joe? Does anybody own that? Does anybody own that? The Light Hollow Road, or is that just a public road? You have every right to play content. You're reacting, and you're well within the rules. You're getting too big for your britches, Miss Daisy. Oh, I know. I just, I mean, it's all good. I appreciate that, though. So remember, this is the phone call from the other night.
Have you had contact with him personally?
And I want to say this, and I don't know the name of the person who called, but I definitely, Josh was Donald over here. He just said on Prairie Gardens, he was trying to get a hold of you. No, Don's not trying to get a hold of me. I'm not interested in that either. But I do have a bunch of tapes of his to go through that people keep sending me. I mean, people just send me stuff constantly. I mean, I'm backlogged with stuff. I'm inundated with spackle calls.
Yes.
And he says,
okay, so let's be clear here. Somebody's lying, and I don't know who it is. It could be the caller. I doubt it. It could be Don. I don't doubt it.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, I have talked to him several times, and he says that I can bring a crew and we can search what we want to search, but not to destroy anything. I said, we're not there to destroy. We're there to try to help find your little girl.
Okay, so he's going to allow you on his that's where the search is going to take place, on his property.
That's where we're going to start at. Yes.
Man.
Tiffany A says she sounds like the same lady who called in and asked you to stop talking about Dawn. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah, you might want to get it in writing, and get it in writing. And keep me updated on that, because that's okay. I really hope that it is able to happen.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay, thank you very much for calling, and yes, I'll be looking for that email.
All right, thank you.
Bye. It's interesting, but trust me. Well, I don't want to say trust me. I don't know if he's going to allow that to happen or not. I doubt that he'll let me on his property. I could understand that.
I wouldn't either. But to be honest with you, if there was a search that was allowed, I would go. I wouldn't put anything on YouTube. I would be more than willing and happy to do it. The problem is, I don't want to search their house. I don't want to go through their house. I don't want to go through. There's 11 acres up there. That's it.
But sure. I mean, if there is people organizing a search, I could tell you that there's a lot of people just in this chat.
I never got an email. No.
Chat that would also be willing to help. And wanting to help. Willing and ready to help.
And thank you, Amy King, for that. Appreciate it.
That would be interesting. It's a great show tonight. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so, so this lady claims that she's had conversations with Dawn.
I truly do hope. Yes.
December the 17th of March.
Dawn and Candace.
So who's lying? Who is lying? Somebody. Is it the caller? Is it Dawn? I don't know which one, but this caller says that she has permission and that she is going on the 17th.
To go up there.
Yes. Yes.
And if you can get that permission, then we go. Then I'll go.
Okay, well, we're heading down there March the 17th, and as of now, he says we can search.
Okay. Well, he probably won't let me do it, but I would be happy to. Can you send me an email with some details?
I sure can.
Yeah, and go ahead and send me the details of that, and I truly do hope that he's with, that he allows that to happen. Have you had contact with him personally?
Yes.
And
Oh, Miss Christine, I know what he said. Why do you think I'm playing this? Because this lady is claiming that Don said that they could. Josh, the Wells are not allowing anyone on their property. Anyone coming on that property will be escorted off and charged with trespassing. Good thing that they don't really enforce laws there, so who cares? Anyone coming on the property will be escorted off and charged with trespassing. Just letting you know, that is what Don says. I don't care. I really don't care. I already knew that he wasn't going to let anybody up there. Why would you let people up there if... Why would you let people up there, to search for your missing child? Why would you do that? I mean, it's asinine. You're right. It's a terrible thing to do. God, I can't believe that the nerve of people that would want to do that.
And he says, come on, let's go.
Yes, I have talked to him several times, and he says that I can bring a crew and we can search what we want to search, but not to destroy anything. I said, we're not there to destroy. We're there to try to help find your little girl.
Right.
Okay, so he's going to allow you on his, that's where the search is going to take place, on his property.
That's where we're going to start at. Yes.
I didn't say it. It wasn't me that said that. It wasn't my idea. Somebody called my show and said, hey, Josh, we have permission from Don. They can have it. I don't need to be there. It's fine. But apparently that offer is being rescinded by Don. Fine. Don't go up there. Nobody go there. Just don't go there. Doesn't matter. Don't go. All right. Yeah. What are we going to destroy? The bus? I don't know who the caller was. I don't know. If the caller's in the chat, let me know and I'll open up the... Yeah, what would be destroyed up there? I don't get that. Does anybody get that? Let's see. Right, Justin, I'd be begging anyone to come up and search. Let me see, Miss. Yeah, no, Christine's like, I got no problem with you guys. You got to understand this. You have to understand what I'm trying to tell you here. I don't have a problem with you or Miss Daisy or I don't care. None of that matters. You can have your opinion. You can support who you want to support. And I can have my opinion and feel the way that I feel. I'm sorry that I don't have it in me to somehow muster up the sympathy that you guys may possess. I'm sorry that I can't do that. I wish with every fiber of my being I could be sympathetic to this situation. But I've been sympathetic for far too long. I've seen too much. I've heard too much. I've seen too many games. It's not me. It's not you that I have the problem with either. I have no problem with anybody. Anybody can hate me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like I'm trying. You got to understand that I sleep really good, man. I'm telling you, my pillow's comfy. It's fine. I don't have a problem with creators. I'm not fighting with creators. I don't need that. I don't need that for content. I do 2 shows. I'm going to do one right after this about something completely different. I don't need this content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, somebody's lying. I don't know who it is. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that organized it. I was just called and asked about it. No, you don't have to, Miss Christine, you don't have to leave. Matter of fact, Miss Daisy can come back too. It's fine. But the whole don't play my content, but you don't own Dawn and Candace, even though you might think that you do. You want Candace's message out there? You want people to hear it? It's going to get criticized. That's it. I mean, it's going to get played. It's going to get listened to. It's going to get critiqued. I said, hey, yeah, you asked a really good question. I thought you did. I thought you did ask a good question. Oh, yeah, we have fun over at Lab After Dark, for sure. Let's see. I don't know if there's anybody in here that can. If you want, you can unblock Miss Daisy. I'm cool with that. Thank you, Genji. I appreciate it. Don't give Josh. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so let's listen to this call one more time.
Down there around.
And just to be clear, this is my content.
Where they're from.
Are they going to actually let you on the property?
Well, I don't know if he will. He said that he wasn't opposed to us coming and searching. So we're going to come.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. If they are willing and that search can go on at that property or around that property, which, by the way, they're not, I doubt that they will let you, but yes, I would love to join you. Yes. But we got to have permission from Dawn and Candace to go up there.
Yes. Yes.
And if you can
Dawn
get that
said
permission, then we go. Then I'll go.
Okay. Well, we're heading down there March the 17th, and as of now,
do not go. Nobody go. Not allowed. Okay? Even if in the past it was allowed, don't go. I mean, you know, whatever, dude. It's like, it's sometimes you get like so annoyed by something where you just want to go, you just want to throw your hands up and go like, why? What? Okay. So say Donnie Candace hosted everybody. Joseph, I love your channel. Please don't let them drag you into the drama. You might be on the wrong channel, but I do appreciate you saying that. The name's Josh. Say Don and Candace host this nice, roundabout. Hey, let's have a search. Let's go around the property. You know, nobody's asking to search their house. Nobody's asking for, that none of that was asked. And then you make your way out. You make your way out and keep searching. No cameras, no pictures, no nothing, just searching. Just search. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That would go a long way to repairing some of the relationship that the public has with some of the issues that the public has with Don and Candace. So it is an upsetting thing. to me that nobody. I know you don't, Miss Christine. I don't hate you either. I never have. I don't hate. I truly. I don't hate like creators. It's whatever. Everybody gets so personal. I can't believe this person said this and this person said that. I mean, it's like, let's grow up. You're allowed to. You're allowed to. But Cisco. I don't know. I personally don't believe that when somebody I just don't believe I can't believe that somebody would not accept help for a search. I just struggle with that. And I don't know what else to say about it. It's like the worst. And Miss Christine, you are always welcome here. You've always been respectful. You're probably the nicest person in the world. And I truly believe that about you. And I won't fight with you guys. I have no reason to. You've never done anything to me. This is just, it is what it is. We're just on opposing ends. And I've done that. It's been that way with a lot of people. So I just believe something way worse. And I wish that I didn't. I wish that my mind didn't go there. I wish that I didn't feel that way. They didn't go on Fox News, in my opinion, screams guilty. Candace didn't come out and stand with Dawn on local news. Dawn accusing everybody and anybody. And, and that just really goes so far back to the very, 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 very beginning. I know, I get it. Guys, I really don't. I'm gonna ask and beg you guys. We're all allowed to have our opinion. Please don't put down. It's just not helpful. And I shouldn't have got mad. When somebody says don't play my content and I'm playing somebody's content that has a missing child, I do find offense in that. But let's just not be rude. Because I really do think Christine is nice. I think Daisy's nice too. We just fundamentally do not agree whatsoever in any way, shape, or form on this case. And that's it. In no way, shape, or form. I'd sit down, I'd have lunch with them, a glass of tea, whatever. But, the don't play my content, that's, come on. Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? Right. I haven't seen the video. I haven't. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, Dawn saying, hey, Dawn apparently, supposedly supposedly tells this lady that she is allowed to come and search his property. That it's fine, or just don't break anything. And now Dawn has said, I don't know if he is or not. I really hope he's not trying to get a hold of me because I don't want to talk to him. Not allowed to go. Okay. Well, and that's their prerogative. That's their right. It's their property. We have to respect that. Whatever. And by the way, I respect the law, but I don't respect not letting people help you search for your missing daughter. Because you understand that if she's found... Okay, who did that? Who did that? Mystic Row. You understand that if she's found, there go, you know, I mean, look, she could have still been abducted. It just doesn't seem like that would be the logical explanation. Josh, you've shown the world where your heart is. You know what? Some people still question. Some people question my motives. They question everybody's motives. But the real Rock and Robin says, Josh, you've shown the world where your heart is. Summer is what you were here for. Have been since day one. I applaud you, Josh. Thank you. You know, a lot of people will say things like, well, it's about the money. It's about this or that. And like I said, I've said this before. I did for 8 months on a non-monetized channel. I did this every single night for not a penny. I didn't even plan on doing YouTube like this. I just kind of got swept up into it. But there was never some, oh man, this case is popping. No. I remember the first time I had 50 people in the room. We were talking about it. Eight months, maybe more. I can't remember. Just night after night, just like today. Day after day. Did somebody just say R.I.P. Tom Sizemore? Very good actor. Very good actor. Muscles and Mascara was one of the... I didn't have... You know what, man? I didn't have... It's just weird, you know, people say, oh, you do this for money, you do this for... I mean, if you talk to Linda, if you talk to my grandmother, my kids, I can't stop talking about this case. This is what happens to me. This isn't the first time that this has happened in a case and where I've just clung to, like I was clinging to it because it's all that I could think about in my... And my senses are offended, and my instincts are feeling betrayed because none of it feels right, and it hasn't felt right, and it continues to not feel proper. And I'm trying to, and I'm saying to you, I wish that I felt different about it, but I don't, and I can't, and I want to desperately feel different. But nothing has changed my mind. It's not because I want to be mean. It's not because I want to say mean things. It's not because I want to embarrass and humiliate people. Dawn and Candace as well. I feel bad for whatever has happened in their lives. But that doesn't excuse this behavior. And there's not a person around, And I've heard it even from the people that support him. They even say, yeah, you know what? Their behavior, I can understand. They've done some things. They felt weird. They've done some things. It's weird. It's weird. Dawn says outrageous things. Candace acts outrageous. But, and you're going, huh? Right? What? Dawn and Candace, I would love nothing more than to look for somebody and try and follow the steps of this case that led to a suspect somewhere, or a possible a possible abduction, anything. Nobody's trying to railroad you. The reason you feel railroaded is because there is something that's just not right here. There's something that we cannot explain, and that you can't explain, and that you're not trying to explain. And every time you get the same question, you get the same answer. And what is that? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. And if I believed that, I would have sympathy. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what, I do have sympathy. And thank you for becoming a lab rat. Let me see here. I can't even cue these things. But thank you, Mystic Rogue. Hold on, I'm looking here. Thank you very much. And so here's the thing, is that oppositional effect. Thank you. It's very appreciated. Oops. I'm falling behind here. Candace would be afraid of being interrogated like on Dr. Phil. Yeah, I agree with that. Beanie Love in the house. What's happening? Hold on. Summers found it could possibly clear Dawn and Candace. Why wouldn't they want that? I mean, I agree with that. That's a great point. That's a great point. Yo, main girl said I had a person in a live earlier who said that they independently hung signs for summer in Hawkins County, and supposedly they were taken down. I mean, I've heard that before. But I don't know if that's true or not. And I would hope that they weren't taken down specifically by Dawn and Candace. But I don't know that. I don't know that. I would be at the police station all the time. I didn't see that. Exactly. If not them, where? Nothing else makes sense. Nah, it really doesn't make sense. It's never made sense. None of it makes sense. Gwen, I think I can see you somewhere. Are you? Gwen, I don't know. Trevor says that his were taken down. Yeah, this whole Steve Wilkos thing, and look, any kind of press would be awesome. But yeah, I don't Candace certainly wouldn't. Patty Graham says, yes, Josh, very hard to believe. Who wouldn't want to believe them? You know, and we endure these things while seemingly, you know, when you attack somebody and they do feel attacked, no question about it. They absolutely feel attacked. They absolutely do feel attacked. Then you yourself become a target. And you get put on trial for whatever things that people think and accuse you of. You know, one of the things I always think about is this, you know, I've been accused of sending razor blades in the mail to somebody. And I'll tell you right now, that's one of the biggest flat out lies ever. It's insane to think that I would do something like that. There's not one person in this world that knows me, that has been my friend for years, my family. Not one person would believe that, but strangers do. Strangers will believe that. They will believe anything if they don't like you. And as much as it's so annoying to hear that, I just know that it's a lie. I just know that it's a lie. And that's how I deal with it. Because it's not about me. And I don't care. Yeah, you don't look like you own any razor blades. I don't, actually. But they put you on trial. They tell people you did this or you did that. That's fine. Cool. No one cares. It's not true. I don't have a missing daughter. I don't have felonies back 100 years. I've never been in possession of the date rape drug. I've never ran from cops. I've never resisted arrest because I've never been arrested. I don't want to toot my own horn. And I'm not. Because I'm not perfect. And I'll never be perfect. But I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here because I'm convicted. And I'm upset. And I'm annoyed. And Beanie Love, thank you so much. And I'll tell you, I appreciate that. And I'll tell you, I mean, we keep pushing and something will happen. It's just going to have to, you know. I have tons of information on everybody. I don't care. Heels in the air, making a video about Mary, you scumbag. And you are. Leave her alone. Her daughter's not missing. You guys are protecting a pedophile. An admitted pedophile. A woman abusing drug addict who beats his wife and has many times. Punched her right in the nose. Blood coming from her face. 1994, Jonesboro, Florida. That's who you want to protect, not a little girl? You're mental and uneducated and just flat out psychotic. I mean, that's what it is. And say whatever you want about me, because I don't care. I know the truth. I know who I am. I'm comfortable with it. I'll put my record up against anybody's on here. Even the people that try to accuse me of doing things, they have domestics. Trust me, I know it. Oh, yeah, they've all been a part of it. It's all great. It's good stuff. Candace has accused him of beating. I mean, it's crazy, folks. It is nuts what we're seeing here. It's nuts what we're seeing here. We now live in a world where suspects are victims because everybody thinks that the world is rainbows and butterflies when they haven't had anything like that or experienced anything like that in their life. So it's so hard for them to believe that somebody could do something so awful. And I have repeatedly said that I do not know what Don and Candace did or did not do. And I want to make this clear as well one more time, and I'm never going to speak on this again. If I hear another channel say that Chris McDonough sent 3 innocent children to prison, it's like the craziest, stupidest thing you've ever heard, because that's just not true. Mark Risley interviewed those kids. Chris McDonough gave him a test. You can't just put people in prison. What don't you get about that? I don't care who you are. The dumbest stuff. It's not true at all. You cannot just put 3 kids in prison. It's not how the justice system works. It's never been how the justice system works. It's just not. Class action lawsuits happen all the time. And Chris McDonough was not fired or personally sued for money. It was a class action lawsuit, but you guys are so lazy and so loose with the facts. You guys play checkers every single day and we play chess. It sucks being more intelligent than people that try to keep up with you because you can't reason with them because they're too stupid to understand. So it just becomes, Chris McDonough, Officer of the Year that year. Officer of the Year. Don't pick that one up, right? No, let's forget about all that. Josh, you've done nothing but distract from this case. Well, last time I checked, Don and Candace, Summer's parents, Fox News, who, by the way, that they never called back several times. Talked about their criminal history too. Not me. Not at first. I was like, let's fight. Let's fight about it. There's nothing to fight about. It's just not true. It's just false. It's fake. It's lies. And take a look at it, people, who they associate. Don Wells and Candace, well, especially Don, he's at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to spokespeople. He's out. He's out on it, man. He's got nothing. All right. His new spokesperson just got arrested last year for being passed out at the wheel and running from the cops and physically throwing the cop. You get it? I mean, it's pretty easy to see. Pretty easy to see. I was just sent by a good friend a 119-page arrest report by Don's new spokesman. 119 pages. I read 3 pages and I said, you know what? He doesn't exist. I don't know many child advocates that get hit with battery charges and, you know. It's just, to me, it's humorous. Guess what? Nothing. No searches allowed. Dawn and Candace don't want you there. Miss Daisy doesn't want me to play her content. Don supposedly is trying to get a hold of me, but he knows better. Don't call me, Don. Don't call me, bro. Seriously. Like, just delete my number. I got more for you. Just don't even watch, because I know you do. And you're a dick. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the super chat, super stickers.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really? It is to me.
Don't say any
We got Lab
stuff.
After Dark tonight. 10:30. It's late. That's why we call it After Dark.
On the side. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy
There
has.
is not, really? It is to me.
In a while.
Right. Idiot.
Thank you guys.
It's hard, it's real tough.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
Live from the NBD Production Studios, you're in the lab with your host, Joshua Diaz.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really? It is to me.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys. But I have to.
There is no investigation.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
I just know that they have to have done something because she did not walk off that property. That's all I know. It's just how I am. It's just, if you're gonna leave something on the table, and I know that you probably got something to hide because of the way you're acting, and the way you call me, of course I'm gonna look through your phone.
Sure.
So she goes through her car, goes on the other side. I act like I'm grabbing my phone because they're just about the same.
Right. So you play it like.
So I put mine where hers was.
Got it.
And so I grabbed her phone. And see, I'm good with tech. I know where everything you can hide is. And so I went through her Google Photos, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay.
The gallery part.
Okay.
And so where you can delete things, they don't just delete, they go to your trash. I don't know if people know that or not, but they go to your trash.
Okay.
I know that because I mess around with tech every day.
Right. You need to go into IT, bro. Right there. Go ahead.
And so when I looked in there, I seen 13 messages between her and her I'm gonna say drug dealer because he is Andy. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to name his name, but yeah, all I seen was the first message before she started walking up to the mailbox to get up here is that it was done, and I was gonna read the next message of what she said. And she just started running up here, and I literally just slid my phone in my pocket and just put hers there. It's like, she asked me if I went through her phone. I said no. Why? Because I cleared it all out before she can get up here.
Did you tell TBI all this?
Yeah, I told her.
Okay. The second time. And they told you to keep it quiet on this piece?
They didn't tell me to really keep anything quiet.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not allowed to go on like lives without her, like international television.
Right. Okay. Yeah, don't lie. Don't lie.
It's not my permission.
Yeah, no, straight up. You don't want that, Hunter, right? Because then everybody's going to put they're going to put a lot on you. You know what I mean? You don't want that. So, what was your gut feeling when you read that it's done?
My gut feeling was that either they had something to do with it.
Who's they?
Her and Andy.
Okay.
Or it was all of them together, like every single one of them in a family.
Where do you think Don was at work that day?
From what I've heard from the TBI, he was not at work.
No, I'm not.
What's up now? What's up now?
Don't even worry about it right
What's up now? What's going on?
I wish I could show you her broken heart, but I can't. There's no way.
Just take a body and throw on these big rivers around here, and that's not what I'm doing. Officially.
I just wish that they could find Summer, Donnie. I just,
Yeah, well, what good? I mean, yeah, I wish so too, man, because this turned my whole world upside down.